here today for the classified, to fight for our jobs, to keep this district open, and we can't take another cut. We've been cut to our throat. We can't take another cut.
Okay, so basically jobs are being cut.
Exactly.
And your job is on the line, is what you're saying?
Our job is on the line. If it's classified, that means it's mine too. We're together.
Okay, what would you like to say here at the meeting to the council?
I would just like to say, find another way than to keep cutting our jobs. I have kids in this district. I'm not just here for my job, but I'm here for my kids' education, and we need it. Find another way. This is not the way. It's got to be a better way.
I'm here in support of the employees, not only classified, but certificated as well, and I'm here for the community as well.
Okay, so basically jobs are on the line here.
Yes.
And your job is as well, just like the lady we spoke with.
Yes.
What do you feel the solution should be for the council today?
Well, I don't know what I can say about a solution, but I know what is not working. It's just like when you build a council or a home. You don't start tearing from the bottom, because when you tear from the bottom, the whole structure is going to fall. So therefore, that's not the solution. You start, taking deducting from the little people. So I feel that, as the other employee of mine, let's go back to the drawing table. Let's go back. Let's see what other means we could do. But as far as attacking, getting a little bit here and a little bit there, it's not working. Because it's hurting the students of Inglewood.
Right. So would this be on a ballot, or could it be on a ballot for the next election in Inglewood? Or
I would think so. I think we're out here trying to fight for, the rights just not for the employees, for the community, for the students. So yeah, I think the community can also look into that matter.
Why we're here today is because if people saw the board agenda, the cuts are predominantly to the classified employees, which we don't feel is proper. They aren't, this is not our fault. It's not because the schools aren't clean, that the food isn't right, or the office workers didn't do what they're supposed to be doing. It's obviously the fiscal mismanagement of this district.
All right.
Anyone who's been around for 10 or 15 years, this isn't the first time down this rodeo. We had fiscal advisors in the past, but unfortunately this time, because of the state economy, it's a lot worse. And what's happening is people don't know the district is not going to be able to make payroll in May or June. So they're taking some severe cuts, predominantly we feel to the classified, but we also are supporting our teachers. The only thing good on this agenda is that they're finally cutting back on some of the managers. Administrators who were hired in at higher rates are no longer needed at their high rates of salaries. So we're glad that's happening, but predominantly, one of the cuts that is affecting a lot of people is the 7-hour cut, making people 8 hours to 7 hours. We figured that out. It's 32 days. It's 32 days in a year that you would be cut back. That's pretty severe cut. Plus, we don't know if the furlough days is on top of it to cap it off and make it worse. So. And if you're here for 7 hours, getting that 8th hour back when the district finally recuperates out of this thing will be next to impossible. Because then they'll just say, oh, everyone should be 7 hours from this point forward. Okay. So that's why we have to do this and keep the board's attention, because they're the ones who are, make the final vote. Tonight, on the agenda is 9 campus supervisors to be cut. If they get their way, there'll be more custodian cuts, office workers cuts. They're cutting positions. Like the one that makes no sense is the air conditioning guy retired last year, so we're not having an air conditioning guy for this year. We only have one person, and we live in LA, and we know it's going to get hot in a couple of weeks. And they're probably going to try to farm that out to some contractor, which is going to cost the district even more.
Okay. And I'm out here today because I believe very strongly that this community deserves to have an adult school program such as we have. We've had one for 56 years. We are one of the cornerstones in this school district. We do not infringe in any way on budget money that comes from K-12. We earn our own ADA, we earn our own money from fee-based classes, and we are being asked or told not only to give and help out, but to give to the degree that we may have to close our own doors because the district, under the new law governing the way adult school funds can be utilized, is now saying K-12 is the only thing that matters. I believe that they have forgotten that the K-12 children that comes to this school district are children of the parents that attend, many of them attending the adult school to get marketable skills, to get high school diplomas, to get English skills, to get all of the necessary skills to keep that table, the roof over those children's head, and food on their table. This must not happen.
Man, we out here because they're trying to cut us some more. You know, we're the classified workers. We're actually the nuts and bolts of the district. And when you start cutting us, man, we're already the lowest paid. Out of every district, we're the lowest paid. And they can't meet a certain budget, so they're like, hey, let's get the little people. We don't have nothing to fight with, man, so we out here trying to make some noise.
That's right. So do you think, what's the solution to solving this? Can you step out this way, sir? What do you think the solution would be?
The one thing that I think of right now is the superintendent is going to have to surrender his position and actually let the state come in and do what they do. You can't, I mean, we will never be able to clear that deficit of what we have.
Okay.
So the more you cut us, you know, we're going to start losing benefits after a while. I mean, they want to take at least an hour from our workday. Okay, now you do that over a month's period of time. We're only 9.5-month employees, as I'm speaking as a campus supervisor. So when you start taking that hour away, that hour turns into days, and that days turn into a month. We already been hit with furlough days. Now, if you take that 1 hour away, we're not full-time employees. We'll become part-time.
Right.
So now, as a part-time employee, now our benefits are going to start being tampered with. So it's not working. And the individuals that has come here and call themselves trying to make this thing work, it hasn't been working. This is an ongoing ordeal, and this is not because of this superintendent. Don't want to throw him necessarily under the bus, but the individuals that came before him, somehow, some way, this district doesn't have any more money.